How's it going, guys? I am Manny the Phenom of Phenom Studios, here to do another metal reaction for you. I'm the resident metalhead of South Florida on a quest to find and discover new metal and hard rock and any kind of metal songs. I have a thirst, I've been hungry, very hungry to hear new music. And you guys have been helping me out a lot with that, and I appreciate it. Thank you for all the comments you've been leaving, all the likes, and thank you for subscribing as well. I upload a metal reaction every single day out of the week. So if you're interested in seeing that, please let me know. And if you're interested in having me react to one of your favorite songs, leave a suggestion down below. But today we are doing Gojira Vacuity, I believe it's pronounced. I started this channel with Gojira, and I feel like I need to do Gojira every week. At least one song from Gojira every week. It just wouldn't feel right if I didn't. I love the band, and from what I know of the song, it's supposed to be a pretty meaningful song lyrically. So it sounds like something I can sink my teeth into and talk about. So I'm looking forward to that. But we're gonna see what it sounds like as well. The lyrics might be good, but it might sound bad. Who knows? We're gonna go find out together. But enough talking. Let's get to this reaction. Alright, this is the official music video, and I have the lyrics pulled up right here. Let's freaking do it. They usually have really good music videos. The lead singer is good at performing on camera. He's a good frontman. Great frontman. Something's coming. Gotta turn that up. Definitely a different sound for Gojira. Shell returns to dust. Man, they're freaking lyrics. New level thinking, dude. I'm really impressed by the lyrics. I'll dive deeper into them after the song's done. I've never heard him sing like that with that kind of distortion. I've never heard that in one of their songs. Whoa, that's graphic. Wasn't expecting that. Hmm. All right. So initial reaction. This song is not like one of those groovy songs, like something that you bob your head to. I mean, they had some stuff where you're like, darn, darn, yeah, you're gonna move to, but it's not one of those catchy numbers, you know. The song seems more like a lyrical kind of song, and I feel like I'm gonna dive into the lyrics, and once I understand the lyrics and know what the song's about, and that if I were to listen to the song again, it would be a lot more passionate for me, and like the way the guttural sounds and how heavy it was. When I'm hearing that, along with the understanding the lyrics, I think the song will be better for me. But right now, the song is like, but I only listened to it one time, so what do you expect? To hear a song for one time, for the first time only, and be in love with it is pretty hard. It needs to be quite the number. So I didn't feel that with this song, but let's dive into the lyrics and see what's going on here. The sickness of this world is destroying all the dreams. The fools are kings, tearing apart the soul. The race for complication, communicate reaction. The lack of heart of man, I grow distant from the core. So I have to give props to Gojira because to sing about stuff like this, next level thinking, where it's more about, it's not like service level stuff. It's more deeper, like using your emotion and heart to feel and think. It's kind of hard to express that, especially in like the metal world where it's more of like tough guys drinking and screwing women, you know. So to sing about stuff like this is pretty brave of them, I have to say. The sickness of the world destroying all the dreams. The fools are kings, tearing apart the soul. The race for complication, communicate reaction, lack of heart of man, I grow distant from the core. Borrow this body for a lifetime, earthly material, my soul unraveled out of material, out of mental, the shell returns to dust. We're made out of this universal stuff, but yet we get tied into earthly limitations, like people's judgment and following society and people making up rules and laws and you just abiding by them without questioning a single dang thing your whole life. You just follow along like a robot, like a zombie, and you think that's the way it is, that's the way it always is, and that's the way it will always be, and you don't even ever consider that there's another way of thinking, and maybe they got it wrong. For example, like, not saying this is wrong or right or whatever, but for example of tradition, like weddings, you know. Traditionally, you have to get married to a woman, you sign the contract, you need to have a priest there, you know, and you're bounded legally to be with this person. That's something that's always been done, and something you think you have to do. That's one example. It's just interesting. People don't question these things. I focus on the present, concentrate on what I find. That's good. People live in the past, the future, but and they have a lot of fear and anxiety. They can't get over things. They're depressed. And if you focus on the now and be grateful for the now, what you do have, you may find yourself a lot happier. Accelerate the vision high beyond the curse of time. The curse of time. Accelerate the vision high beyond the curse of time. That's an interesting line. So you can feel pretty constrained by time, especially if you're on deadlines. If you have deadlines and your boss puts that stress on you, and you put that stress on yourself, and you always have that sort of anxiety, like you need to meet a deadline, or maybe time, like the fear of death, like you're gonna die. If you realize time is like man-made, the way we use it, it really doesn't mean anything. You may free yourself from that horrible feeling of being tied down by that limitation. Bring light to my attention, the walls of vacuum fall. This force increases and tells me where to go. Follow, I enter my dimension, awakened heart for life. Enforce my sense understanding, I find the will to live straight. I feel the change, I see the vicious circle, finally turn into a virtuous one. Okay, oh that's cool. So he's starting to awaken. You're starting to become self-aware and see the limitations and boundaries that other people put on you, that society puts on you, and you're starting to wake up and you're taking all this and making it your own and creating something for yourself and making your own kind of philosophy out of all of it. Having the whole world in my hands filled timelessness. Out of the frame I feel so vast, I'm all around myself. So you're stepping out of the box, and you're kind of like seeing things from a bird's eye view instead of being in the mess. You step out the mess and you see it from above, and then once you see it from that perspective, outside of all that mess, and you see it and like, okay, then you start breaking things down and putting it into perspective. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. I was caught up in this. I got overwhelmed, or I lost control, and you just step away and take a breath and start breaking things down and piecing it back together, you know? Things don't have to be as complicated as we make it. Out of the frame, I feel so vast, I'm all around myself. An imaginative interaction, but I keep struggling inside to hold this always forever there. God, man, these guys are good. Yes, okay. So everything I'm saying is good and dandy, but still we're human. So you're going to get caught up in it again. The trick is to realize once you get into those moods and modes, to step back outside and take a breath. The trick is to realize when you're being controlled by your human emotions or by other people, and to step aside and know how to deal with the situations in a strategic way. But it's always going to keep happening. It's going to get easier though. It's going to get better. You're going to get more experience dealing with yourself and the world. Is it the fear to fall in space that keeps us from understanding? The only way to find the power is to look inside, increase your fall on purpose, and let this river flow. The only way to find power is to look inside and increase... Okay, so running away from your problems is not going to work. It never ever works. If anything, it makes it worse. Say you just broke up with a girlfriend or boyfriend and your heart is crushed, and then what do? You try not to think about it. Maybe you go out with friends and go out drinking, and what are you talking about the whole time? What are you thinking about the whole time? The girl. Maybe you go and try to bang other chicks. You're probably still thinking about the girl. Play video games, go watch movies. She's gonna keep coming up. He's gonna keep coming up. You have to face your issues. You have to. It hurts, but you have to run. You have to run towards the pain, not from it. Once you run towards the pain, you can kind of take control of it and realize it hurts, but it's not as bad as we make it. Once you face things, you can conquer it. Once you start thinking about things, you can start thinking about it different ways. Maybe you felt one way about something, but if you keep feeling it, you'll start looking at it in a different perspective. The only way to find the power is to look inside, increase your fall on purpose, and let this river flow. You gotta let your emotions and feelings flow, man. You gotta work with them. You have to run towards them. Don't run away from them. It's not gonna work. Gotta face them like a man. Now you hold the secret, appeared out of the vacuum of space. Remain in what you are, the center of your life. You made it to this point. No one can tell you how you crawled and bled all the way, but you were the only one that was tearing your soul apart. You finally find yourself. Wow. No one knows exactly what you experience. People have their own experiences, you have yours, but everyone goes through something, and no one can tell you how to feel or what to think. Because you've gone through your own stuff, but you can make it out. You may have plenty of moments where you have came on the other end on top. Maybe you're going through something now. Maybe you're gonna go through stuff, but you can always find yourself on the other side of the tunnel, you know. And no, most people aren't gonna see what you've gone through or what you feel, just because a lot of it's so internal, and you know, most people, we don't talk about things, you know. We kind of keep it inside. Maybe we'll talk about it with a few other people, but most people aren't gonna see your demons and what you've experienced, and they don't have to. Just know that you conquered them, and you're better for it. You're a better person. You're a stronger person, and with this experience, you can take on other tasks in life, future problems, and maybe you can help other people. Alright, so that was the lyric breakdown. Gojira usually gives me something I can sink my teeth into and talk about. Sometimes the lyrics may be a little too philosophical for me and I don't understand them, but this one was something I could understand. And I look forward to hearing the song again with these lyrics in mind. I think the song will have a different meaning for me. But as of right now, it was just kind of, yeah, it wasn't groovy or catchy for me, you know? So definitely not going on the playlist as of right now, but I'll definitely be listening to it and let you guys know how that goes. But thanks for watching this one, guys. Appreciate any feedback you give me. Very grateful for it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And just thanks. That's it for this one, guys. Until next time, I'm out.